What if I told you that some of the most influential decisions in history were made in rooms with no cameras, no records, and no witnesses? Would that automatically make the people inside criminals, or does secrecy mean something very different from illegality? That uncomfortable question is exactly why secret societies continue to trigger curiosity, fear, and endless speculation in the human mind. From ancient times to the modern world, humans have always formed groups that operate quietly. The instinct to gather privately is deeply rooted in survival, trust, and shared belief. Not every group wants attention, and not every hidden meeting is dangerous. In most democratic societies today, the law recognizes this basic human behavior. People are generally allowed to form private associations, clubs, and brotherhoods, even if their membership lists, rituals, or internal rules are kept secret. Simply put, secrecy alone does not break the law. However, secrecy becomes suspicious when it starts protecting actions that harm others. Laws are designed not to punish silence, but to prevent damage. The moment a secret society uses its hidden nature to plan violence, promote terrorism, run organized crime, launder money, traffic humans or weapons, or undermine democratic institutions, it crosses a legal line. At that point, it no longer matters what symbols they use or what oaths they take. The activities themselves become criminal. Different countries view secret societies through very different lenses. In open democracy, groups are usually tolerated as long as they remain lawful. In contrast, countries with a history of coups, insurgencies, or political instability often impose strict rules against underground organizations. In such places, even being part of an unregistered or oath bound group can attract suspicion, surveillance, or punishment. The law in these regions is shaped by fear of past chaos rather than by trust in civil freedom. Political influence is another area where secrecy can become dangerous. If a secret society secretly funds political candidates, manipulates elections, or controls policy decisions without public accountability, legal systems begin to intervene. Many countries require transparency in political financing and lobbying. When influence operates in shadows, it threatens democracy itself, and that is when secrecy turns into a legal problem. History offers powerful examples on both sides. Some secret societies existed because open resistance meant death. Freedom fighters, revolutionaries, and reformers often operated in secrecy to protect their lives and ideas. In these cases, secrecy was not a choice, it was a necessity. At the same time, other groups used secrecy to place themselves above the law, creating parallel systems of power where loyalty replaced justice and oaths replaced accountability. This is where the psychological fear of secret societies comes from. Humans are less afraid of rules and more afraid of unseen power. When people believe decisions affecting their lives are made without transparency, trust collapses. The law reflects this fear. It doesn't hate secrecy, it fears unchecked influence. Modern secret societies look very different from ancient ones. Today, secrecy might exist in elite clubs, invitation only networks, private digital communities, or closed financial groups. Some are harmless social circles. Others sit in legal gray zones. Governments around the world continuously monitor such structures, not because they are secret, but because secrecy can hide intent. The internet age has added another layer to this discussion. Online groups can form instantly, operate anonymously, and disappear just as quickly. Some promote harmless discussion, others spread extremism or coordinate illegal acts. Again, the pattern remains the same. Secrecy is tolerated until it enables harm. At its core, the legality of secret societies depends on three things: intent, action, and impact. What is the group trying to achieve? What actions does it take? And who gets affected? If the answers align with the law, secrecy remains protected. If they don't, secrecy becomes evidence. This is why secret societies will always exist. Humans crave belonging, exclusivity, and shared identity. Total transparency is unnatural, but total secrecy is dangerous. The law tries to balance these two forces, often imperfectly. So the next time you hear about a secret society, don't ask whether it is hidden, ask what it is hiding. That single question reveals everything. If this changed how you see power, secrecy, and the law, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and follow for more deep dives into the ideas that shape the unseen world around us.